Are you looking for a quick revenue win without a lot of sales required? Then this video is for you. Hi, my name's Rory McCaw. Welcome to Self-Made Strategy. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I started a tech IT consulting business, a fairly successful Microsoft consulting practice in 2001 and sold it for 8 figures in 2018. And I'm here simply to share my tips and tricks, some success stories, some failure stories with you to allow you to achieve greater levels of success than I have in a shorter period of time. So this video is about revenue quick wins. And one of the quickest ways to increase your revenue with very little, if any, sales expenses is in out-of-scope requests. So out-of-scope requests, if you're putting together statements of work, you usually include what's in scope and then what falls out of scope in those statements of work. And as you begin working with your customer, they'll often ask you for things that fall into that out-of-scope category. So they've become familiar with what you can do and what you can deliver and provide. You've established credibility, so kudos, success in that area. But now they've asked for some things that aren't in scope. And this isn't a hard sell. This is just a friendly conversation that we'd love to help you with what you're asking for, what your requirements are. But this wasn't something that we'd included in the initial proposal. It's deemed out of scope. So we can include that. And there's a couple ways that we could go about that. We could either write you a separate statement of work and provide you a fixed price quote based on kind of some guidelines or yard posts that you'd put in place to ensure that there's not a ton of risk on your side and that you both have the same expectations for the project outcome going into the project and what will determine sign off and successful conclusion of that additional project. Or you can simply bill it as time and materials, and any time spent on those additional tasks will be billed based on the rate card of the individuals that are working on those additional requests. So this can be a quick win, but it does require a little bit of education. You need to educate your team, so your consultants who are delivering services, to listen for these types of requests and let them know that they're not to deliver out of scope work. They need to run that by either the project manager on the engagement or the account manager for the account and include them and loop them in. The quick way for them to defer to sales is just to say to the customer, I think that's something we can definitely do. I'm just going to have to talk to our team and we'll get back to you on that, and then loop sales in to have those conversations so that the consultants don't feel like they're playing good cop, bad cop. If you like the videos, hit the like and subscribe button.